Folks, we are here for the Racing the Freestyle competition. We just thought it'd be a little bit easier for everyone to find what they want to find in specific competitions. So this is the Racing and Freestyle. No more ending of streams. We are here at the pinnacle of all of it. So our first race was supposed to be Blue Thunder versus Mr. Morrisman in Maximum Destruction.
But that is currently being delayed, so we're going to get to our
next race. And we do have a truck change. It's, instead of JCB, it is going to be Thunder Horse. But same driver, so we're good. We're chilling. Our first race will be Mohawk Warrior versus Jonathan Zimmerman.
Okay, I gotta get back.
I'm on the racing track, right? No, I'm on the skills track still. Incredible.
I can't believe I did it.
Oh, hey, while we're here,
we
are not muted, so yeah. Blake's
sorry.
finally back. No, you're good. You're here. That's all we needed. Trent, go ahead.
Blake, my friend, I've known you for a long time. How does it feel to finally, you said you wanted to do it. You've been telling me about this for months, man. How does it feel to finally get at least one of the many victories you're trying to get here tonight?
Trent, I came in with a plan tonight, and the high jump didn't go to our plan. We made some adjustments to the shocks where we thought maybe that would help us in high jump, and ultimately it actually ended up hurting us. But we kept that same shock setup because we thought it would be just right for skills, and it turns out it was. The ramp, the top of the lip where people were hitting on high jump, it had dented in, so when I approached the launch ramp coming in for the slap walk, it has screwed me up, so that's why I had to readjust the first time. And I'm so thankful for the officials, to give everybody a fair shot. They gave the rule where if you screw up within the first 5 to 10 seconds of a hit, you can reset, try it again, so that everybody gets a fair crack out here. And man, we lined back up for it. I knew exactly where I needed to hit it. I executed it. It's not easy going first when your wife's on the headset saying, "Hey, hurry up, our son needs to go down to sleep. You need to hurry up and do whatever you need to do." And I freaking had two different plans, and I ended up going with the second one. Always stick with your gut, man. I'm pumped. I don't know what else to say. Is people are making fun of me because I'm so excited. I was stuttering. I went to say I am a man with a plan. I did not mean to say I came with a man. But
I'm sorry, everyone, dude. All the drivers in the back are chuckling at it.
I know. I can't help it, man. I got excited,
and
I
did. Got the win.
I started fumbling over my words, so I'm excited. I'm really excited, man. And this is nothing. You thought that was cool? Just wait until you see what I got planned for freestyle. This ain't nothing, Trent.
Well, I was just talking about that. Obviously, you were in Mainfield, Blake. You've been substantial all year long. You've been having numerous wins, man. It's been a very dominant year for you. But coming into where it really matters here, the World Finals in St. Louis, what is your game plan going into Mainfield Racing and Freestyle?
Oh, man. There's a lot of tough competitors here, and some would say it's a shock. I wouldn't say it is anymore. Marcelo took home the fastest qualifier. Me and Chadwick were separated very, very, very closely in our times. I called it to Tim. I messaged up to him on the radio when I was pulling out for my qualifying. I said, "You watch, I'm going to place third." Lo and behold, I placed third.
You actually did say that exactly, so.
I did. I said it exactly. This is the best of the best, Trent. When this is where it needs to be won or lost, it's right here at the World Finals. This is the best 12 or 16 truck lineup that we have ever had for CC. This is going to be the best World Finals. The track's killer. It's fast. Everybody's fast. I'm not going to be as confident as I was all season and say I'm going to come in here and walk the board, but I'm going to try to go a couple rounds, just see what happens, and I think we're going to see some good races tonight and some good upsets.
Oh, yeah, fast course and fast drivers. Thank you very much, Blake. Now go back there, man, and get yourself ready. We're about to kick it off here, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for first round of the CC World Finals Racing.
Trent, how hype are you, man? We're here.
Well, this is where it really matters, man. Freestyle, high jump, and, of course, skills is cool and all, but racing side by side is where it's at, because that is where it really comes down to the best of the best. Bracket style racing is traditional with monster trucks.
Oh.
So we're going to see elimination after elimination. The first being, of course, our last chance qualifier, Mohawk Warrior, going up against
Oh
one of
my.
the guys who was able to make it into the main field, Gravedigger with Deli behind the wheel. Now, here's something to think about, Tim. Deli hasn't had a shot at the racetrack here tonight, but Mohawk Warrior has had a chance to go at least 4 times on this track, and he's
Yeah.
definitely in the lane he's comfortable with.
And take a look at this. He said he had extra bodies. We didn't know. We've seen the split and the full green, and he had a full purple on the go and the ready. This is where it comes into play here. We're going to see, as Hellings, I think, is going to get them staged up because we're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, I believe it is time.
Yep. Trent, guys,
This is where boys turn into
competition.
men. Here we go.
you got to wonder if Jameer's confident knowing that he can beat some of the best here.
We're kicking it off. Gravedigger off the line.
Oh, but
This is where it matters, man.
Jameer
Here we
makes up the
go.
ground there with that turn. This final turn is where it makes the most, and it's going to be Gravedigger moving on to
Unfortunately-
round number 2.
Jameer couldn't handle the bright lights of the huge competition. Got a great win earlier, though, and props to him for making it to the main field, but Deli just looked smooth there in that pass.
Deli definitely keeping it calm, cool, and collected. Unfortunately, the jitters getting to Mohawk Warrior.
Have a chance to see it later on if both of them are able to make it further. I mean, Hellings
Yeah, I'll stay
surprised a lot of people by breaking into 13-9s in qualifying.
Yep, as they're getting ready here. Hellings wanted to run the normal black and green so the fans at least know what a normal Gravedigger looks like.
Yeah, sell some merch. And Hellings drills him off the line.
Hellings also was undefeated in international. I want to put that in mind. He's coming into this with a racing streak.
Yeah, and he's going to extend it. Here's
And
Garrett Hansen
Garrett's
Oh,
over,
man.
as
over on his side.
So far, it's been Gravedigger domination.
Yeah, 2 diggers have advanced into round number 2. And they might have a chance of meeting up in the semifinals. The issue is that guy up at the top there, Blue Thunder.
Yeah. Oh, it's me.
You know,
versus
I'm
Dane.
witnessing an issue here.
Still making sure that, you know, he's got it. And he definitely does.
Both
As
drivers looking to be ready here. This is Danny going up against Tim. The battle between the pretty much 2 prehistoric creatures. The
Yeah.
shark, the Megalodon going up against the Velociraptor.
Should
And
be
the
a good
go is
race
out. Oh man, you talk about good racing here, Max.
Wow.
This is going to be one of them for sure.
Yeah,
Neck
definitely.
and neck so far. Going into the turn, Danny looking to have a better turn out here, but it's going to be a catch-up game. I think Tim just got that.
Well, we're going to go to the replay there. Megalodon, Neon, and Velociraptor having an amazing race, the closest of the night so far. We're going to get you to the official results coming up in a sec.
Alright, I forgot to record the race.
Tim going to advance.
Oh, it's gonna be me and Tim. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to set up an amazing round 2 race between Hellings and Tim. That's going to be interesting to see where the officiating chain of command is going to go for that, but we'll get to that at a later time. Next, we're going to see, are we seeing Excalibur Kraken next?
Yep, the teammates.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
No clue. But
Let's,
Excalibur
let's-
Kraken.
Let's kind of stall some time here to really talk things over here, Max. Let's talk about some stories here. Major story in the pits right now. Obviously, right now, Jackson not looking good for competition here. We might have something completely unexpected, which is pulling Cookie back into the main field after losing to Mohawk Warrior in the last chance qualifier. Another story here. Danny Werewolf, unfortunately, you know, as much as I hate to say it, man, not having the best of nights, not the nights that he wanted, got second place when it came to two-wheel skills and got knocked out in round 1 in racing. Can he put it together and lock up here when freestyle comes around, or will he just have to bite the dust?
You know, here's the thing with Danny. He is as resilient as they come. He's a great competitor. And when he goes out there, he gives it his all. He puts his heart and soul into every single run that he goes out there and does, every race that he goes out there and races. He did an amazing job in the skills competition, was very creative, couldn't quite execute his move to the standard that he was hoping for, and that unfortunately handed the skills win to Blake, at least unfortunate for Danny. It was cool to see Blake take home that first win of the night, given that skills, you know, at some points this season have been a bit of a struggle for him. But as far as freestyle is concerned, I feel like Danny's going to go out there, throw caution to the wind, and just lay it all out there. He's going to leave it all out on the track. As we got our next two trucks here for the next race, we got your defending racing champ, Chadwick Deerfoot, and Excalibur, your Arena Series points champion, taking on Kraken, who, I mean, Adam Boyne. We've seen him just drive the wheels off of this truck this entire season, and it's going to be interesting to see how this race goes here as Chadwick gets it off the line. Yeah,
Well,
good
you know,
teammate battle here.
This battle right here is as old school and new school as it gets. And look at that, old school cool still rules the land out here, at least for Chadwick Deerfoot, as he knocks out Kraken in going to the next round.
Chadwick looking scary fast there, very smooth pass from him, as he eyes to do something that no one has ever done in the history of this tour, and that is back-to-back World Racing Championships. We have not seen that done yet. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
None. Devin. Oh yeah, absolutely. Devin's an amazing guy. I personally have gotten to talk to him and, you know, hang out multiple times, just, you know, kind of pick his brain a little bit as far as his mindset when it comes to getting behind the wheel. And, you know, he is obviously, you know, very, very whimsical, very jocular when it comes to his opponents. But when he's on there, when he's on it, he's a killer. He's a very friendly guy off the track, but on the track, you better not hope you line up against him.
And here's an interesting race. I'd like to point out a few things. It is Christian versus Axe. or Amari Nuanez. Amari is the one who took away the high jump championship from Christian. And I also noticed that, I don't know if Amari's poking fun at him, but they're the same color schemes. You gotta wonder if that got into Christian's head a little bit, as we can get our official to stage him up.
Amari drove his truck in quarter 2 as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Amari drove Rockwell Red, so you
we got some mind games going on here, guys. This ain't just racing. This is personal.
Wow. Oh my God!
Here, blows him off the line. The mind games are already started.
Amari was one of our fastest guys too on the track. He had one of the higher qualifying times, and he's gonna. I hate to say, but that was a cakewalk for him.
Talk about broken dreams, Rockwell Red. Well, man, looks like you just have to go back to selling watches. Because you just got knocked out of racing there, buddy.
Wow. Up next is gonna be Blake Thompson versus Adam. Another big rivalry.
You know what? I gotta say, Tim, I think a big thing for Amari, he's coming in here, I believe, with more momentum than anybody. Because to end off the regular season, in terms of racing, he got his first racing win.
Against
in this
guy
tour,
who was the hardest to beat.
Absolutely, he took it and he ran with it, and he's looking to run with it here. The problem is, he's gonna have to race arguably the one who's gonna be the toughest to beat tonight, Chadwick, because Chadwick is definitely gonna be hell bent on getting that back-to-back title.
Here's the next guy we need to look at though. Blake Thompson and Max D. He's also, I think, got great momentum just coming off of a skills win, and he's got to face a big enemy of his. Big enemy, Adam and Blake. They are always bickering in the back. But I think they've come to respect each other over time, which is awesome to see. And both awesome-looking paints. Blue, overboard, like electric blue, going up against Max D. Wow, Adam was on it with him.
They're even off the light. Look at Adam in that first turn. He's keeping up with him.
This is another race that's really turned personal, man. Here we go. This is
for
all the bragging rights.
Blake comes back in slingshots. Wow. That was comments fashion.
Slingshot.
That was
Blake
classic.
Put that Willman to work.
Listen, he's calling it his kind of retirement from like extreme full time. He wants it, dude. He wants to get as many championships as he can, because right now I think he's 16-time champion, if I have that right, Blake. I'm going to beep you on the radio. Is it 16? How many you got?
Yeah, 16.
All right, cool. 16. All right, folks, we'll get to our next race here in just a second. So as we're getting our next race ready, Colt's driving Thunder Roars because JCB has been exiled to Forgotten Land. So Colt's driving his Thunder Roars, but Trevor, I know you remember this very well. Colt Durham, who we didn't get to see hardly all last season, out of nowhere started destroying people in racing in El Diablo. It's crazy.
Yeah, he made it all the way to the quarterfinals at World Finals. He also held the lead up for quite a bit during Freestyle at the World Finals last season. We saw him a couple times this season. I think we saw him not last week, but the week before in Gold Coast in Ultra Local. He did well for himself.
He also competed in 3 events. He competed 3 times in Thunder Roars. Here's the thing. Yeah. He's the 6th fastest guy on this track. He's got to race Black Pearl.
You know, I'm kind of confused with Colt Durham's story here, you know. Obviously, from what I could see, Colt Durham quitting his day job as a construction worker to become a robotic dinosaur.
El Diablo too. Wow, I get the
and El Diablo. Can't forget about that.
Oh man. Okay. Owner of SCS. You guys should go check that out. It's a pretty fun league. Pretty awesome. His World Finals coming up quite soon, too. And they're going to get ready here. Wow, dead even. Oh, no. Max has a bit of a fumble. But can he make it up? Oh, he's already made it up. Moving
still
on.
got a chance
it's going
here.
to be Colt Durham, though. Wow.
Truck not being able to fire up
Cookie
whatsoever.
is Mayfield.
Congrats and welcome to main field. Your prize, you get to race the fastest qualifier in our
Yeah, there's your prize. Cookie's going to be in the blue lane. Marcelo's going to be in the red. And I love this Blue Thunder scheme, dude. It is so good looking.
It's pretty good.
Which granted,
Dabney's
Cookie
Blue Thunder.
Cookie last ran in that blue lane in the finals of the LCQ, so you
I
got to
thought he
think
ran in the red.
there's a little bit of...
And he ran in the red.
He ran in the
Oh,
red.
he ran in the...
You gotta wonder. I don't know how well he was in the blue lane, but it should be quite the draw here. Ooh, my thumbs are hurting.
I can tell you right now, your frames are hurting from the amount of tension that these two got.
They're lining up. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Hold on. This could really even out, though.
it does already.
And there
Blue
it
Thunder
goes.
with an amazing first turn.
Marcelo with a dangerous turn.
Cookie gives him a battle, but it's not enough. Marcelo's moving on. We're going to go in round two, baby. Marcelo gets to stay because his race is up next. Up next is going to be Gravedigger versus Blue Thunder. Marcelo versus Deli. This should be
Bada bida
interesting.
boop bop.
We're just waiting for Gravedigger to pull to the blue line.
Yeah, Deli's still
I think
in
he
the
was
tunnel.
I think he was getting just a pep talk from a good crew buddy of his, Trenton.
Yeah, there you go.
This should be an
Yeah,
interesting
very
race,
good
though.
pet top.
Wow, Deli is like, all right, Marcelo, come on, let's stage, let's go. He's ready for it.
Playing the lineup game is always the most devastating when it comes to racing, man. That's how the mind games
wow.
go. But wait, it doesn't matter. Here comes Marcel on the turn.
Yeah, but Deli had an
Jeez.
executed turn, man. It comes down to this, and
He's got to have a good turn,
It's gonna
otherwise
be Marcelo once more. He's
Wow.
trying to come
Deli-
back and do what he couldn't do last World Final.
Oh! Deli runs into the backflips there. Strong pass from him, just